Good evening, I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. A Hopstad man has been arrested for child pornography. Monday morning, Indiana State Police Internet Crimes Against Children Unit and Cyber Crimes Unit arrested 41-year-old Philip Brundage for possession of child pornography, a level 5 felony. Indiana State Police Internet Crimes Against Children Unit initiated a criminal investigation after receiving a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. A search warrant was executed Monday at Brundage's residence located on Hirsch Woods Lane in Hopstad. During the search of Brundage's property, officers located child pornography. Brundage was arrested and taken to the Gibson County Jail, where he is currently being held on bond. Greater Jasper Consolidated School officials are releasing more information about the grades 8 through 12 going virtual. According to a statement from Superintendent Dr. Tracy Lorai, all students in grades 8 through 12 will shift to virtual learning from Wednesday, November 11th to Tuesday, November 24th. Students will return to in-person learning on Monday, November 30th after Thanksgiving break. Pre-K to 7th grade students will continue daily in-person learning. Students are expected to virtually attend their regular class periods 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. for direct instruction from their teachers. Students are expected to log in at the start of each class period, actively participate, and are responsible for completing all of their assignments and assessments. You will be contacted by a teacher of record if your child has a special circumstance that limits his or her ability to learn virtually. Please contact your child's principal if you have problems with connecting to the internet. Students who attend CTE classes at other schools will continue attending those programs at their scheduled times. Bus transportation will continue to operate. Lunch and breakfast will be available for pickup at Jasper High School from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. daily for students in grades 8 through 12. Each meal will have that day's hot lunch and breakfast for the next day. All meals to enrolled students are free because of recent USDA waivers, and pre-registration is required. A registration link can be found on our website, WJTS.tv. Meals can be picked up at any time. If you want to stop picking up meals, email ksherman at gjcs.k12.in.us. Extracurricular activities can continue at this time, but with restrictions in place. All scheduled ECA events will be limited to the participants and their parents during this 2-week period. For more information, visit the Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools Facebook page. And another area school is switching to virtual learning because of the recent increase in COVID-19 cases. Lincoln High School is moving to virtual learning starting today, November 10th, due to the number of positive COVID-19 cases among students. School officials hope to resume in-person classes on Monday, November 23rd. All remaining schools within the Vincennes Community School Corporation will continue with in-person learning. For more information, visit the Lincoln High School Facebook page. Indiana's hospitals are treating the largest number of COVID-19 patients on Sunday since the state began releasing public reports on coronavirus hospitalizations last spring. Early in the pandemic, state health officials said. The Indiana State Department of Health says that on the 7th straight day of record-setting coronavirus hospitalizations, Indiana hospitals were treating 2,174 patients with COVID-19. The state agency also reported another 4,213 new cases of COVID-19 on Monday, bringing Indiana's 7-day rolling average for newly confirmed coronavirus cases to 4,213. That's up that is up more than 214% from a month ago, and has continued rising to high levels since the state has seen during the pandemic. And state officials related are renewing their call for retired healthcare workers to help relieve staff in Indiana's hospitals and long-term care facilities as the number of hospitalizations and new infections across the state continue to spike at record levels. Indiana State Health Commissioner Dr. Chris Box says hospitals and health care workers in Indiana are swamped, needing support now more than ever. The state's hospitals are currently seeing more coronavirus patients than at any other time in the pandemic, as we mentioned. Staffing issues continue to be the greatest challenge, Box said, adding that there's an ongoing need for additional reservists who would be willing to serve. Jasper Engines and Transmissions has named a new vice president of People Services. Jason Nord will serve the position, along with working on the company's executive committee. Jason has been with Jasper for 23 years in serving human resources or people services in various capacities. He received his senior professional human resources certification in 2007 and was named director of people services in 2012. Jasper Engines and Transmissions Chairman and CEO Doug Bobble says that Jason will bring a wealth of knowledge and disciplined and caring personality to the executive team. Well, if you're looking for firewood to keep you warm this summer, then Patoka Lake needs your help, and you get something in return. The Indiana DNR is looking for volunteers to cut up and remove certain downed trees at Patoka Lake. Firewood permits will be available depending on the weather and staff times. Property employees are removing trees that threaten to fall or lose limbs, primarily in high traffic areas such as the beach area and the modern and fishermen's campgrounds. One pickup truck load is $10. All proceeds go towards resource management and restoration efforts. Permits are available at the property office between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m. on weekdays. Beginning on Wednesday, November 11th, days, hours, and access to specific areas for cutting will be determined by weather conditions and availability of downed trees. For more information, call the park office, 812-685-2464. That is 685-2464. Firewood that is cut at Patoka Lake is for personal use only and cannot be sold. Select Indiana State Park properties will temporarily close the coming weeks, that is, so controlled deer management hunts can take place in them. Each hunt runs 2 days. The first is on Monday, November 16th and Tuesday, November 17th. The second is Monday, November 30th and Tuesday, December 1st. Participating state park properties will close to the general public on the evening before each of the 2 hunts. Local participating properties include Lincoln and Spring Mill. These state park properties will reopen the morning after each 2-day hunt. A full report on the 2019 deer management hunt is at stateparks.in.gov. The 2020 report will be available in March of 2021. Information regarding the 2021 or next year's state park deer management hunts, including online applications, will be available next summer. The application deadline is usually in mid-August of each year, in which the hunts are to take place. Here's a programming note. 18 WJTS TV is airing the American Legion Post 147 Post Everlasting ceremony on Veterans Day. The ceremony took place over the weekend and honored the Jasper American Legion veterans who passed away this year. 18 WJTS will be airing the ceremony 3 times on Veterans Day, which is Wednesday, November 11th. The showings are at 9 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 7 p.m. All times mentioned are Eastern. Nearly $700,000 in charity money in Evansville will not go unclaimed. The West Side Nut Club yesterday said it has spoken with the winner of last month's half-pot drawing. That pot hit nearly $1.4 million, and the winning ticket is worth half of that. We won't know just who won, however, as the club says the winning family has chosen to stay anonymous. That has been a look at your local news. Stay tuned. Zach Gruber pays his weekly visit to the DuBois County Humane Society. Then it's your local outlook and weather forecast with Ann Powell. And Kurt Duxell will have sports on 18 WJTS. Local people watching local people.